Hi guys, welcome to my next tutorial. Today I've got another doily pattern. This is very simple pattern, so I think even if someone who's never done any doilies before can start and make it. For this tutorial I used crochet hook size 3mm and the normal medium worsted 100% acrylic yarn. I decided to use this type of yarn because this dolly haven't got a lot of rows, so our size will be a little bit bigger, so it's about 12 inches. So our doily, we have to start by making slip knot and then chain of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into the first chain we need to make slip stitch to make ring. We've got now ring. Now chain of 1, this will be first single crochet, and now into the ring we need to make 17 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 2 more, 17 and 18. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18 stitches. So we have to make slip stitch into the first single crochet. Round number 2 we will start by making chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a chain 5 space. Then we have to skip the next 2 single crochets. Into the third we will work double crochet. Then again chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip the next 2 stitches, into the third double crochet. Chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip the next 2 stitches, into the third double crochet. And again chain of 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip the next 2 stitches, into the third double crochet. Chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip the next 2 stitches, double crochet into the third. Chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now what we've got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double crochets and 6 chain 5 spaces. We've got 2 stitches left, so now we need to make single slip stitch into the third chain. Round number 3, we need to make slip stitch into the first chain 5 space, then chain of 4, 3 and 4. This will be first double treble crochet, and then into the same chain 5 space we have to make 5 more double treble crochets, just treble crochets. So this is the first treble crochet, second, third, fourth and fifth. So we've got basically chain of 4 as a first treble crochet. So we've got 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now chain of 5, 1 2 3 4 5. We are going to the next chain 5 space and we have to repeat our pattern, so 6 treble crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and again chain of 5, 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, and we have to repeat our pattern in each chain 5 space. At the end of our round we have to make slip stitch into the top of chain 4, and now we will start round number 1 2 3 4. Chain of 5, so this will be the first double treble crochet, 1 2 3 4 and 5, and now into each stitch we will work 5 double treble crochets together. Supposed to be 6, but we start by making chain of 6, so we are not able. So okay, so I got at the moment 4 loops on my hook, and I will make my stitch until I will have the last 2 loops. So 1 2 and 3. Always we need to leave the last loop on the hook, so we are not finishing the stitch. The same we will work into the next stitch. 1 2 and 3, and I have 2 left loop on the hook. Into the next stitch, 1 2 and 3, I left the last loop, and onto the next stitch, 1 2 3, and again I have to left the last one loop, and into the last stitch, 1 2 and 3. So now after the last one we should have 2 4 6 loops on the hook. So now we can finish the stitch, so we can work for all those loops. So I will do that in a minute. Now chain 1 for lock that stitch. Now we have to work chain of 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Into the chain 5 space we will work treble crochet, 1 2 3, then chain of 7 again, 2 3 4 5 6 7, and into the next 6 stitches we have to make exactly the same. So double treble, 4 loops on the hook, we are going into the first stitch and we will work 3 times, 1 2 and 3, one more time, 1 2 and 3. So the last loop is staying on the hook. Into the next stitch again, 1 2 3, the last loop staying on the hook, 1 2 and 3, into the next stitch again, 1, 2 and 3, into the next stitch, 1, 2 and 3, and into the last one, 1, 2 and 3. And what now? We've got 2, 4, 6, 7 loops on the hook, so one more than we had here. Why? Because we had one loop already on the hook by finishing chain 7. So basically we have to leave one loop from each stitch, and we've got one already on the hook because we was finishing the chain 5 space. Now we can finish the stitch, chain 1 for lock, and then chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, treble crochet into the chain 5 space, and now we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. So now at the end of our run we have to make slip stitch exactly into the top of our 5 double treble crochets together. And now we will work chain of 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 as a first treble crochet, then chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a chain 5 space, and into the same stitch we have to make one more treble crochet. So we've got some kind of V-stitch, treble crochet, chain 5 and treble crochet. Now chain of 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the chain 7 space we need to make 3 single crochets, 1, 2 and 3, then 1 single crochet into the stitch from the previous round, so this is the 4th stitch, and 3 more stitches into the next chain 7 space, 1, 2 and 3. Now we have to repeat, so chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, into the next top of 6 treble crochets together we will work. That was actually double trebles, so now we will work treble crochet, chain of 5 and another treble crochet, chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we have to start what we made here. So into the first chain 7 space 3 single crochets, 1, 2 and 3, the next stitch into the stitch from the previous round, and 3 more single crochets into the next chain 7 space, 1, 2 and 3, chain of 5, 3, 4, 5, and we have to repeat what we've done from the beginning of our round. So at the end of our round we have to make slip stitch into the chain of 4. Now we will start next round, slip stitch into the chain 5 space, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3 as a first double crochet, chain of 4 as a first treble crochet, and into the chain 5 space we will work another 3 treble crochets, 1, 2, 3, so we've got 1, 2 and 3. So basically we've done 4 treble crochets. Now chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 4 treble crochets into the same chain 5 space. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we have to make chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to skip the chain space, the first single crochet, and into the second single crochet we will work single crochet as well, and then 1 single crochet into the next 1, 2, 3 and 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now again chain of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to the next chain 5 space between 2 stitches, so we have to skip this chain space, and we will work 4 treble crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, then chain of 5 and another 4 treble crochets. So basically we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. 2, 3 and 4. So now chain of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet into the second stitch, and then we have to repeat our pattern as we start our round. Now we've got round number 7, so after when we've done slip stitch into the top of chain 3, we have to start making chain of 4, sorry. We have to start making another chain of 4 as a first treble crochet. Then we have to make 1 treble crochet in each stitch. 1, 2 and 3. Into the chain 5 space we have to make 3 more treble crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Then chain of 5, 3, 4, 5. Another 3 treble crochets. Another 3 treble crochets into the same chain space. 1, 2 and 3, and then 1 treble crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again we have to skip chain stitch, first single crochet, then into the second stitch 1 single crochet, and into the next 2 stitches 1 single crochet as well. So 1 and 2. So we've done 3 single crochets. Chain of 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. We are going to the first stitch and we will start working treble crochet in each stitch. So basically in each stitch we have to work treble crochet exactly as we done from the beginning of our round. So we need to repeat our pattern. So 2, 3 and 4. Then another 3 treble crochets into the chain 5 space. 1, 2 and 3. Chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and everything we need to repeat exactly the same. Round number 8. We have to start the same, so chain of 4 as a first treble crochet. Then in each stitch we need to make 1 treble crochet. So we've got now 2, because chain of 4 we are counting as the first one, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then into the chain 5 space we have to make 3 treble crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 3 treble crochets, 1, 2 and 3. So exactly the same as on the previous round. Now again 1 treble crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then chain of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we need to make 1 single crochet into the second stitch, so we need to skip the first one, into the second 1 single crochet. Now chain of 8 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we have to repeat our pattern from the beginning. So 1 treble crochet in each stitch, then into the chain 5 space we need to make 3 double crochets, 3 treble crochets, then chain of 5 and another 3 treble crochets. So exactly the same as we've done here. Round number 9, we have to start by making slip knot into the second stitch. So we have to skip the first stitch, chain of 4, and then chain of 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be first treble crochet and then chain of 3 as a chain 3 space. Now we have to skip the next stitch into the second treble crochet and chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. Now skip the next stitch into the second, another treble crochet, chain of 3, skip the next stitch into the second treble crochet. So now we have to skip the next stitch into the last one treble crochet. Oh, after that chain of 3 of course, and now treble crochet, chain of 3. Into the chain 5 space we have to make treble crochet, chain 3 and another treble crochet. So in chain 5 space we've done treble crochet, chain 3 and treble crochet, the same as from the beginning, and again chain of 3, treble crochet into the first stitch, chain of 3, we have to skip the next stitch into the second treble crochet, chain of 3, skip the next stitch into the second treble crochet, chain of 3. So after each treble crochet we have to work chain 3. Then skip the next stitch into the second treble crochet, chain of 3, skip the next stitch and into the second treble crochet. So now we have to skip the last stitch, and then we need to skip the first stitch, and we are going straight without any chain now into the second stitch, and we will work treble crochet. So now we will start our pattern from the beginning of our round. Chain of 3, skip the first stitch into the second treble crochet, chain of 3, skip the next stitch into the second treble crochet. So we need to repeat this pattern all the way around. Now we've got the last round number 10. So we have to start by making chain of 1 as a single crochet, then into the chain 3 space we need to work 3 half double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, then 1 single crochet into the stitch. Into the next chain 3 space 3 half double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, into the stitch single crochet. Into the next stitch chain 3 space 3 half double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, into the stitch single crochet. The same into the next chain 3 space 3 half double crochets, into the next one stitch single crochet. So in each chain 3 space we have to work 3 half double crochets and then single crochet into the stitch. The same we have to make into the 2 stitches as we've done to next each other. So 1 single crochet into this treble crochet from the previous round and 1 single crochet into the next one, then 3 half double crochet into that chain 3 space as normal. I just finished my doily. I decided to make the last one row in a different color, but you don't need to. So that's it for today. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see you next time.